I'm Duncan Speakman, and I've created a piece of work called As If It Were the Last Time, which is something I call a Subtlemob, which is an experience for people in a public space where they download an audio file, and that audio file is a mixture of story and instructions, and they basically perform as if they're in a film but on the streets, and the soundtrack is very cinematic, and it's about trying to make people connect with each other in public spaces. My experience with Connected so far is on two levels really. One is that I'm getting to meet a number of practitioners from the UK that I've either known of their work or I've heard of them, but I've never actually had a chance to be in dialogue with and kind of actually have those kind of discussions around making and showing and what we're actually trying to do. But also just putting this work, which I never originally saw as touring that much, seeing it in this different context has been really interesting. And it's really interesting seeing how it sits both socially but also aesthetically in a completely different environment. And just sort of seeing the responses from people has suddenly made me slightly more reassured about how work translates, and work that I kind of think, okay, maybe this isn't actually going to make sense anywhere else, that it actually does, and that people come and engage with you in a sort of dialogue around it, and you think, oh, okay, no, it does work. So that's, and I'm still recovering from watching Chat Roulette at Live Art Speed Date.
And do you think that as an artist, being part of Connected helps you in showcasing your work to a new market?
For me, this is quite incredible. It's a really new experience. I've never been involved in these kind of ways of distributing your work. So actually to sort of spend today meeting and talking to a whole bunch of people from different agencies, whether it's museums or British Council members or different curators of different festivals who get a chance to actually see the work that would never have seen it otherwise. I wouldn't have been here putting on the event myself, and they wouldn't have had a reason to know about it or come to it. So yeah, it's quite an eye-opener in terms of, oh, you show people your work and you show it as part of this kind of framework and this context, and they come and see it, and then they're really interested in it, and they're interested in how you can develop more work either with them or take this work on. So yeah, really eye-opening for me, and really useful so far, I think.
Great, thank you.